So first thing is it's about having a mindset of being resourceful. As an internet marketer, you really have to grasp, in fact, as an entrepreneur, you really have to grasp this concept of being resourceful. My parents have done very well in their businesses, but they have the old mindset. Of, you know, if you want something done right, do it by yourself. Does anyone feel like that already in their own businesses? Do people feel like that's how their parents brought them up? And it's a very self-employed, it's a very employee mindset, and it is absolutely one of the worst mindsets that you can go into business with, because if you think you have to do everything yourself to get it right, you're very, very wrong, and you're going to hit barrier after barrier after barrier. Now, what I absolutely love about the internet, or the information age, or 2011, is the ability to tap into resources, tools, outsourcing, and under that umbrella, the ability to be incredibly resourceful, more than what we've ever been able to be in any age. And some examples of that is that the first 3 months in trying to make it on the internet, I said recently at an event, my laptop went out the window. That's how pissed off and frustrated I got. I was 3rd floor, 1-bedroom apartment, and I was pulling my hair out. I was stressed, I was losing weight, I wasn't going to the gym, I wasn't keeping fit, my diet was poor, my energy levels were low, and it's because I was just constantly glued to this computer screen with that mindset of trying to do absolutely everything myself. The moment that I started to consider and think about, you know, maybe this isn't right for me, maybe, you know, I should just give up now. I just had this burning desire that kept bringing me back. I think that you've just heard from these 2 ladies, ready to give up, but they've turned up an event and they've come back. And I think what happens is that once you become aware of the opportunity of making money on the internet, automation, a bit more time freedom, it almost gives you this unemployable mindset. And no matter how hard you try to think, actually, you know, maybe I should just stick at what I know, or maybe the job is the right routine, if you start reading the right books, if you start doing your personal development, if you start attending these courses, I will warn you now, you're going to become unemployable. Because every time you're in an interview, every time you're back at your job, every time you're trading time for money, you'll just feel that you're in this situation that this is wrong. You know, I know this is wrong. I know people that are living very different lives. I know people that have less stress, that have more money. One of the biggest lies I believe that you're told is time is money. It's not. Time is time, money is money. It's quite simple. They're completely separate, yet you'll be told time and time again that time is money. Right now, Dan and I have thousands of dollars every single day rolling into our merchant accounts, whether we're doing an event here, whether I'm in the Caribbean like I was 2 weeks ago. Dan was in, I was in the Caribbean, Dan was in Tenerife, and you know, I don't say that to sound bullshit. My point of what I'm making is that week, we made exactly the same amount of money as what we do this week, because we've got autopilot income, we've set things up to work. And yes, we have to put in the hard work. Yes, we have to work. There's been many times that I've been working 14, 15 hours a day. 2009 was a year for me where I really did just work that internet marketing lifestyle, 1 or 2 hours, but I'll be honest, I got bored. I got really bored. And one of the biggest reasons for me wanting to do the 6-figure mentors is because I wanted more of a bigger challenge, and I wanted to really be able to help more people achieve success, and that's my drive. So a couple of other things that I want to say. So from an outsourcing point of view, straight out the gate, these are just notes to write down. I want to give you a couple of websites where if you ever need anything done in your business and you don't want to, you know, struggle, these are websites that you can have people, without a doubt, for pennies on the dollar, help you out and complete tasks for you. So the first one is Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. Okay, double R, yeah, Fiverr. Fiverr.com. Now Fiverr.com is where you literally go onto Fiverr.com, you pay $5 for a task, okay? What happens is you can actually place a task, but what is most common is that you can find tasks on there. So people are saying, I will do this for $5. I will do that for $5. Examples, I will do you a banner for your website and put it on your website for $5. I will set up your autoresponder for $5. I will do, you know, your graphics packages for $5. So it's a great place to start because it's $5. It's like £3 to get things done. Another website, Guru.com, Guru.com, Guru.com. So another one, Elance.com, Elance, Elance.com. I've got tasks done, and I'm talking about incredibly technical tasks from people out in the Philippines, people out in India, people out in the US, in the UK, various different places. But to give you an idea, I've had complete websites programmed, graphics done, everything working as I want by simply finding another website and saying, basically copy this. I want a website to do this. And it's cost me under $100 from start to finish. So we're talking about 60 quid in some of the various tasks that I've been working on. Obviously other things I've spent more. I mean, six-figure mentors, we've spent almost, well, in terms of time and money, into multiple six figures now. So it's not the same for every project, but for what you need to do to start making money consistently and start being effective in what you're doing, making sure your blog is how you want it, making sure that the things that you're using every day to make money is right, you've got to learn to be resourceful. And my times that I step up and think, right, it's time to be resourceful, is when I start getting frustrated. You know, if I'm getting pissed off, if I'm getting angry, if things aren't working. Anybody had it here where you're following a video and you're watching the video, you're doing what the video says, but it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't work. It happens with maybe Aweber and various other tasks. And it gets so frustrating. Maybe it's the video, maybe it's you, maybe it's not. But if you're getting to that point where you're pulling your hair out, pay a fiver for some whiz kid on Fiverr.com or Elance or something else to have a look at what you're doing, get it fixed and move on. Because if you keep hitting barrier after barrier in your first few months marketing or trying to learn this business, you will give up. So it's really important that you shift across to that mindset. And the other thing that I'd just like to sort of finish up on, it's not too much of a rant, but for me, the thing that I found, not frustrating, but I suppose something that I've seen, particularly over the last three years, but I know it'll always have been the case, is that there is a big difference between the opportunity seeker and the entrepreneur. Okay? Opportunity seekers go into an opportunity like the six-figure mentors and I hope this is the one. I hope that this is the product. I hope this is the guru. I hope this is the mentor. And yes, there's no doubt about it, different courses have different levels. There's no way that I can stand here and say we have the best course on the planet for internet marketing. I'd love to say that. I believe that we're certainly heading that way, but it'd be unreasonable for me to say that. You're all here because you've made an informed decision, from whether it be down on Eye on Stage or whether it be our landing pages or our sales page or whatever it is, that there's something that we've got that you want to learn. And I hope that every single one of you are thinking right now that, okay, these guys are going to make sense, they're making sense already, the stuff that we're going to teach you today is going to work, and shift from that opportunity mindset of let's hope this is the one to the entrepreneur mindset. And the biggest difference I see between opportunity seekers and entrepreneurs is it's not I hope this is the one, it's this is the one. This is the one that is going to work. Okay, they might not have the answer to everything. Okay, they might not have the landing page design I want, or they might not have the training in a particular area that I want. But if I do need that or I want that, I'll be resourceful and I'll go out and find it. All I know is I've got a platform, I'm getting the right information, the right advice, and I'm not going to be an opportunity seeker looking and hoping that this is the one, and this is the one. This is the time, it's now down to me. I'm going to put everything into this, and I will not stop until I start to get results. Because if I look across all of my students, I've promoted in the opportunity seeker market, I would say in region of 15 to 20 different opportunities. And do you know what? I've made money in every single one of those opportunities, from the very first one that I started with to the last one, until I created my own opportunity seeker market product. But when I entered into the opportunity seeker market, it was about 13 months after being a full-time internet marketer. In fact, I started selling opportunity seeker products about 9 months, and then I started to brand myself as someone that was in the opportunity seeker market after 13 months. But from the very first one to the very last one, I've made money with every single one. Has all of my students? Absolutely not. And I'd be lying if I said every opportunity I've promoted has been the one and it's helped everyone make money. The reason that I've made money in the opportunity seeker market promoting opportunity seeker products. Who here's promoted opportunity seeker products? I know Mike said earlier. Anybody else? Promoted products, you tried, yeah? So when I say opportunity seeker, I'm talking about products, you know, teaching people to make money online or work from home or home business. And you know, it's so important that you understand that if you're going into any market, it doesn't matter. I've done, the biggest markets that I've entered into is weight loss, dating and the opportunity seeker market. They're still the three that I put my time and energy into now, because they're such a vast market and there is so much money to be made. But the point of what I'm making is that it is so important that you make sure that you just transition yourself from the opportunity seeker to the entrepreneur, and we will help you do that. please understand that the two things that are taken away from you when you start as an entrepreneur is time and money. It takes your time to learn this stuff. It takes money. Every single one of you has invested money to be here today. Every single person in this room. And they are the two things that will be taken away from you, I absolutely promise you, when you're first getting started. You'll be investing your time, you'll be investing your money. But do you know the great thing is they are the two things that will come back tenfold. I can't even begin to tell you how much free time I've had since I've been an internet marketer. It's laughable. It's an absolute joke when I look at how the bank balance has gone with that. And the money, I don't even need to stand here and say it. You know, every single day, we're generating thousands of dollars in income every single day. I earn more most days, not every day, but most days than what I used to earn in a month. And that has come back, like I said, for me, 20, 30, 40-fold. But just understand that, you know, there's no magic button. It's about climbing that mountain, learning this stuff. The more you learn and the more you implement, simply put, the more money you're going to get, and eventually the time will start to come back. Okay, so there's a few things that